How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. This is Rimworld, you know the jam by now. So heading into speed 3 while we go through story time. I think we all pretty much agreed that bedrooms is the next best thing. So, what are we planning on doing this episode? Bedrooms! Way! We're going to get these bedrooms up here smashed out, all kitted out, that sort of thing. I want to do it sort of slow and steady because we know through the tortoise and the hare that slow and steady wins the race. And we're in an actual really good situation at the moment that we don't really need to rush too much anyway. All our colonists are as happy as they've ever been. My leadership, yet again, is showing stunning results. It's crazy they said it wouldn't happen and yet, here we are. There's a lot of stuff to be hauled, there's a lot of stuff to be cleaned. But as we can see, I've got the perfect colony. It's all sorted. We are researching batteries. As much as I actually did want to research other things like getting armour up, weapons, even turrets and mortars, basically we've got a lot of things that we need to focus on. I think that's going to be the main thing, is getting batteries, because obviously if anything happens it's sort of a saving grace just having a little bit of energy, stored up. However, we have got some wood-fired generators. We got 2, we probably don't need 2, but they both look quite cosy in this little hidey hole, so I had to get 2. Once all this is smoothed and all the blocks have been hauled, then we're going to start putting in the double beds. We found out last episode the comfort level between wood and marble or stone is exactly the same, which is a bit odd. You'd think a stone bed might be slightly uncomfortable, but maybe they just like the feeling of rich. Marble's pretty rich. Rich equals comfort, question mark. We expanded the stockpile, so that's quite nice, leaves us with a bit more room. How is the cotton field doing? Cotton field is fine. Obviously we had a massive fire last episode, so it killed quite a lot around the map. How are we doing? And we don't actually have any wood in the stockpile. We might have to go a bit further out for wood. Oh no, we've got some down here. So that just needs to haul again. If we want that hauled, we've just got to make sure we don't actually do too much, or queue up too much, I should say. Looking at our prisoner, if we click on here. Now we are looking to change Aisha. Again, I'm dyslexic. Every episode it's a new name, basically. The name adapts, evolves, devolves per episode. So get used to that. It's like EastEnders, but everyone has split personality disorder, so you never know what you're going to happen. If you don't know what EastEnders is, it's a soap. Everywhere's got soaps, haven't they? Anyway, while I debate if every country in the world has soaps, let's actually carry on playing. So, once this gets to 0, hopefully she'll pop over to our way of thinking. We lock them up, convert them. It's all above board. There's no, NATO or anything like that to say we're doing, war crimes or anything. Would this be a war crime? Let's be honest, it wouldn't just be a slap on the wrist. So we saw there the certainty went from 22% to 18%. I think the idea is the better this room, the more prettier this room is, then obviously the better things it's going to get. It's not really the best room in the world. It's quite small, but it's sort of makeshift for the moment. Apart from that, everything is pretty perfect. Everyone's super happy, looking at needs every now and then. A lot of it is just because, fungus, body modder, that's just, we need to get down the research train. I couldn't even think of the word research or even say it correctly then. And then we can always make our nutrafungus farm bigger if needed. I love that Crow is working on this. I always think Speed 3 sometimes isn't even quick enough. I want a no, this is triple speed. I want a quadruple speed. But then at that point, do you know what I mean? You're just teleporting forward, which is always fun. But no, loving the base. Glad you guys are happy. So I suppose we could probably get more stuff for electric up. Because the only things that we could do is then deconstruct the torch lamps. Shame we can't actually do anything more with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do deconstruct like one at a time. Because if you queue up too much, then it's easy to sort of lose track of what you're doing and whatnot. And then like forget to put something up. The constructor weren't having none of that. Straight to bed. So they don't miss bedtime. If my colonists know a thing or two about surviving the wilds, it's about getting to bed on time. It's what Bear Grylls teaches you. None of this cutting open like a camel carcass to live in. It's about getting sleep. Particularly when it's bedtime. That's the true survival. You heard it here first. Right, there we go. I sort of just started skipping through the nights. It's just sort of me rambling nonsense. And I mean, I ramble nonsense in the day, but at least you've got my sexy colonists running around, you know, basically bigging me up. Do you know what I mean? They're my hype people. I can talk crap like I know stuff. And we've got a siege. This is actually a problem that I'm actually going to have to focus on rather than just chatting nonsense. Standing lamp. Do we want the lamp there? Probably actually put it there, then it's in the centre of the room as well. Right, cancel that. Let's have a look at this siege. I mean, what is that? An incendiary launcher. Well, I want that. Who has the bolt action rifle? So what is the range? So if we go gear, we go there. The range is a 37. My charge rifle... The range is... Okay, so slightly off. Okay, they do have a bit of armour. Okay, so the two people with charge rifles, what is your walk speed? 100%, 100%. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we're going to bring these two down because they've got the most range. Let me just check. Yeah, chain shotgun, SMG. Got nothing else. What's a revolver's range? 26. So we'll take the two people with the charge rifles. I want the people that have the most range and I'm going to control them manually. Basically, you just have to do enough damage that they actually break the siege. After they've had a certain amount of damage being done to them, they just automatically break the siege. It's actually a very good spot. That they've so anyway, so who's got the bolt action? Okay, so two people have. Okay, we want to be a little bit careful because obviously we're far away from our base. So if our people get hit here, it sort of creates a little bit of a awkward rescue, but that's sort of why I wanted to send two people. Can we shoot from here? No. We can shoot him, yeah? Oh, blow his head off. Blow his head off. Come on. We shoot laser beams. He's building. Like, take him. Take him. Come on, boys. Right, there we go. And the siege. They've taken enough damage and are automatically cancelling the siege. I don't like you running across there. Run up there. Everyone hide inside. What we've also always got to remember is these doors then need to shut. And if I just undraft you, so I don't want you running back that way, because these people with the bolt action rifles are going to get like good shots on you. And like, you can see this guy here by that little cone there, if you can see it, is about to shoot. So we draft, move you behind there. Oh, I am Miro. You've just let me down there. Okay, I might have to actually have to have Lobster shoot just so I am Miro can actually get away. No, you two. Just trying to think of an insult that wasn't. Oh my god, he just like literally like. Oh no, not the dog! Oh no! The dog died! I didn't realise the dog came out. Oh, for God's sake. My track record with keeping animals safe on Rimworld is like horribly bad. I don't even think Peter would be like, even though it's just a game, I think even they would be upset with me at this point. Oh, I've wondered why he threw a Molotov cocktail. I was just about to laugh thinking like he did it to his own like team. No. Just pretend it didn't happen, party people. Let's just pretend that I look after animals, okay? No R's in the comments or anything like that. F's in the comments. Alright, can you, lobster, come this way so we make sure this door shuts, then they come for our traps? Are the doors shutting? Yep. They make me nervous when they take that long. We haven't checked if anyone is nimble. That's important because if they are nimble, they will dodge our traps. It all looks fine, so we don't have to do anything. So they saw us... Oh, an incendiary launcher we just got. Thank you very much. What is the range on it? 24, not shabby. Because they saw us go through the doors, so they'll attack the doors. But because we are... Does the... I'm jumping around my thought process. Steel helmet. Also, yeah, the simple helmet. I was just seeing if that would get tainted as well, but yeah, sadly does. There we go. They're all retreating, and we get a bolt action rifle for our troubles. We're going to bring purple up here because I don't really want them to destroy my door. It's a bit of a inconvenience. However, them both there. It's just such an inconvenience, them doing that. There we go. Thank you, purple. I really appreciate it. We get 2 bolt action rifles for our troubles. The incendiary launcher I'm a little bit more excited about. Not enough to need a cold shower or anything like that, but an incendiary launcher just gives us other options when we get attacked. And I do like having options. So there we go, that's dealt with. And to be fair, we have been getting attacked more and more lately. And our defences each time have been perfect. However, we do have a lot of resources over it. Oh, only 1 component. 11 cloth. I mean, it's not great. Deconstruct this just because it's extra cloth. Allow that. Allow that. So we can take the incendiary shells. And we can take the mortar. The problem is we can't actually make, obviously, any ammo for it. Real home. I'm going to allow all this, which means they will come all the way down to grab it. And actually, we will reinstall the mortar because then it's less resources that we have to make. At the moment, the mortar is going to be it's probably going to have to be here. So they have to play like hoops over it. Just forget we're at war and like mortars and whatnot are there. Just play hoops. Hoops is fun. It's actually hoops. Wooden hoops, stone ring. Like, what would be the game called? Like I've seen it in like carnivals and whatnot. It's not just called hoops. So as always with Rimworld, we have a plan to sort out one thing, and then obviously everything else happens. Can we get the bolt actions actually hauled? Because they're obviously good weapons that I don't want to let get to waste. Some of this wood actually got hauled. We're going to have to cut down quite a lot now, though. Especially because we have obviously the wood fuel generators. So we need to make sure they're getting powered quite often. Okay, so that's been up. Lovely. I'm going to get the lights up first. Like I said, I don't want to go mass putting everything as electric at one time. Like the stoves and stuff we will upgrade. I don't want to do it right this second because then other things are going to like not be put up, missed and stuff like that. Purple's mood. Let's pause this. Why is your mood so low? Without a table. Like, why are you so miserable? Like, rebuffed, unsightly, frustrated. Jesus. Underground or outdoors. Okay. Well, I mean, tantrum. Yeah, well, I saw that coming. I mean, we're getting more and more fungus. The rice has stopped. So we'll just keep an eye on this round. Because we can always hunt to sort if we have a deficit in food. So it's like a great, oh poo, do you know what I mean? Quickly go hunt something. Purple no longer having a tantrum. I didn't actually see if he destroyed anything. Which always upsets me because I imagine he did. Woodfield generator. Then if we can just get lamps up and whatnot. Obviously nothing can go in the growing zone, otherwise it will, because I think natural light kills it altogether. So I don't know if that means a lamp, because technically that's not natural light. But I could be making that up. Let's just keep it dark. Keep it dark. Keep it safe. Keep it in the No. I tried to do a pun with mushroom and I was literally just going to say mushroom. Just slow. Like, because it is the mush room. Because it's a room of well, it's a heat wave anyway. Even the game felt sorry for me then. It was throwing me a bone. Like, here, get out of this one. Have a heat wave. Well, I'd prefer not to. Luckily, we do have coolers in the main rooms inside the prison and whatnot. Gonna make me a little bit more nervous when we have, obviously, the cooler up and the heat's going to be coming through there. But we'll probably have a couple of coolers in the bedrooms. God, this hallway is going to be really, really bad. Saying that we might... Oh, conversion. Whee! The prisoner has seen the error of her ways. Now time to... No, we click recruit because it naturally reduces resistance anyway. And then we'll automatically recruit afterwards. So that is perfect. And then just a reminder of the sexiness that we're going to have. And not just because she's pretty. Like, she's undergrounder as well, which is perfect considering obviously we're in a mountain base. Although we're not actually currently building her a bedroom, which is slightly awkward and weird. But we're pretending she's got one, do you know what I mean? We're pretending it's ready to go. Ready to rumble, as the kids say. No kid has ever said that in the universe. Okay. Lamp. Deconstruct. Speed 3. I wondered why everything was going slow. I was just about to be like, oh, they're not really constructing very quickly, but turns out you have to actually tell them to do it. Who would have thought? I thought it was like Sims where you could just let everyone do what they want. I always have a Sims reference. I loved the Sims back in the day. And then you realise how easy Sims is, and I think that's why it's sort of like... Not only because obviously better games were made, but then you realise it's quite a boring game, really. Like, the best part of The Sims is obviously the building and everything. Then you start playing the game and it's like you turn it off after a couple of... Like, after like 20 minutes real time, you turn it off because you're like, fuck this, I have to do this in real life. Fuck doing it in a game. A wild woman wanders in. Ooh. You can attempt to tame or arrest her. Let's have a look. Or not, because I just accidentally clicked the wrong button. I just dismissed it. Fast learner, depressive, a -12 mood boost. As always, I don't need help in breaking down my colonists. I managed to make them have breakdowns all on my own, so I don't need any additional help. Where are you going, Lobster? You're going to meditate. I was just about to say, I probably should have brought Shefton down. Because Shefton's got the command ability, which basically gives people better skill and accuracy. Accuracy? Well, boost combat skills. Should have brought him down with the other two boys when we were dealing with that siege, as I'm sort of yawning mid-conversation. But I suppose no harm, no foul. But it's something I've got to remember to do. Got to make the most of these abilities that I keep forgetting to do, to be fair. Especially with like the work drive. Because that's boosted. Because I keep saying our work rate is boosted in the colony. What I mean is the work drive thing that we've got on here is boosted more than normal. So we do need to make sure. Especially because the effect duration is 9 days. Like, that is crazy. Imagine when you get them builders and plumbers come around your house, you can actually make them, like, work non-stop. Imagine that. Not an hour lunch break every 2 minutes. Sounds like I've been personally hurt in the past by a plumber or someone. Maybe I have. Maybe this is my note to the police. I don't even know what I'm saying. Prisoner. Resistance 8.7. Oh, it just got reduced to 8.7. That's, yeah, it's not going to do anything too quickly because the state of the room you're actually in is pretty disgusting. And I'm sure is against the Geneva thingy-majiggy. A mechanoid cluster will drop on us. We can get someone to join underground. Oh, that's a good colonist. Steadfast. Oh, kind. Like, geez, that's a good colonist, but... we can't. Can't. We can't afford a mechanoid cluster at the minute. Cue the game about to drop one in. If we had armour and stuff, I'd be tempted. Don't get me wrong, we'd probably be able to take it out, but the amount of damage that it would be able to do... Well, the thing is, like, a lot of them things would probably be able to one-hit us, which is a scary thought. Like, even with armour, if they get lucky, or at least with the basic armour. Oh, psychic smooth mail. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you, Cassandra. She loves me. She loves me not. She's very kind. She's a kind woman at heart between trying to, like, wipe me off her Rimworld. Do you know what I mean? That's not the kind side of her. I was really hoping we'd make more headway with these bedrooms, but to be fair, we've had a siege. If we can get the other prisoner up, that would be handy, but that would just help out with, obviously, the hauling duties. We are going to have to do another stockpile for the mortars, because when you click on the mortars... Oh no! Oh god, as I'm yawning and trying to cut the video. Crow's got malaria. Crow, you ruin everything. Do you know what? I've done a tropical forest before and didn't get hardly any injuries like this. Or sicknesses. Shefton. Chieftain. Told you, name gonna change every time. You need to tend to Crow. Obviously we have really good medicine. If we need to, and obviously with our doctors only being level 1, we're probably going to have to do it. Yeah, I'll probably have the next level of medicine ready. I'd rather not use Glitter World, although, to be fair, we have, you know, I think this is the most Glitter World I've ever had, but we've had so many quests offering it as rewards, and most of them we've accepted, if not all of them. Because a lot of them have just been mad animals, which for us is like really, really super easy deasy for us to deal with, so happy with that. I mean, this looks like it's actually going pretty well, aggro zone. Obviously, we just want Crow. I'm going to have to keep checking his health. Do you know what? Why even risk it? Because technically we have more Glitter World medicine than the other medicine. Let's just go straight for the best medicine and just get him sorted, and then we don't have to worry. Right, batteries are done, so then we can pick our next research, which will have to be air conditioning to get the coolers up, to get the freezers up. Especially how hot everything is. We keep getting heat waves, which isn't really any indication of our map or what's to come, but obviously to help sort it out would be lovely. You can be tended. Mira, you're the doctor, right? No, shift. Right click, right click. Already tending. Love it. I love when people do stuff without me asking. It's so nice. Okay, 50% tend and on the best medicine. Come on, immunity. Come to daddy. There we go. I can already see it catching. Slowly does it. I'm just going to quickly check it because I obviously don't want to waste good medicine, but at the same time, if, you know, we've got it, so we might as well use it, is always my thought. I know you guys don't all like that, but at the end of the day, this is saving Crow and maybe a couple of doses of the other medicine, but the medicine down, we only have 4. It's a Manhunter pack, so I'll just keep that on pause just for the moment as we go through story time. But Glitter World medicine, we have like 9 left. That's crazy. Anyway, what have we got? Oh my god, guys. The horse? The tortoise and the hare reference has come to bite us, literally. What are we going to do? It's rhetorical. We're going to shut the doors and hide inside. Go here. Oh no, I need to... Schedule. Keep everyone inside. We must be quick because as we know, with the tortoise... Why can't I just right click? Why is it saying go here? Maybe because the repair door's there as well. So we know... Whoa, 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 whoa. We didn't shut that door. My bad, my bad. Lobster. Go, go, go. I think it's because the repair door. Like, quick, the tortoises are coming. We must be quick. You get my point. It's a nice thing about having, obviously, the grow zone inside the base as well, though, because it's just like, hide behind our walls. No problemo. I could start actually queuing stuff up for the bedrooms. Question is... Heatwave is over is actually quite nice. So... Wooden doors on each of them. Because that's absolutely fine. Doesn't bother me whatsoever. Furniture-wise, so we'll get marble. Bang, 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 bang. Got to queue up quite a bit here. Marble dresser. Bang, 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 bang. Then I want end table. Again, yep, you guessed it. Marble. Crow, how are you doing? Yep, immunity's fine, so you can go down to herbal, 2 glitter word medicine used. Do we want anything else in the bedrooms? Standing lamps we want. So the lamps can go there. And then obviously we'll get a lovely bit of artwork in here as well. Is that all I want? I think so for the time being. So then we want artwork. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know we do have artwork around, but like Beauty and 135 we'll keep around. But stuff like 68, there's no point. We'll just try, or 34. We'll just try to get better ones down the line because obviously the better we can get, the better standard we can get, obviously, the more mood boost it's going to give people. And I think because we're not going to have a big colony anyway, we can afford to have, obviously, big bedrooms. I know with tunneler and stuff like that, like, people don't mind small spaces, but we're not going to have 1,000 people, so I'm happy to do this. And especially to give them all the buffs from having, like, a really nice looking bedroom. It's the only extra buff we can actually really give people. Some people are bored. There's not really too much I can do, like zone-wise. It's all available. Wood, we're doing okay. I mean, Iamiro, you bored? So if I do 3, I'll put you as like 4 constructing then. Because then if we get locked inside like we are now, I mean, your construction is 7. You've got a passion for it. Like, I'm happy for you to like chip in and help out. Purple's a bit bored. What can we do with you? Ooh. It's quite funny how we're just smashing everything, to be honest. No, I actually don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in a super, super positive way. And then electric-wise. Oh yeah, we spent all that time getting these good beds, so then we're going to throw them away. Beauty is 2. What is the beauty on these? 4. No, we just put that down on... At the end of the day, they're not wasted because obviously they made the room better and stuff like that, so they're not wasted. No, I'm still happy with that choice. I don't think it's wasted. I think it all mounts up. And at the end of the day, all that work we did then has now created, obviously, the moods that are now, which are pretty perfect. Apart from Purple, he's sort of the negative Nancy of the group, if you will. Our prisoner's down to, like, 6.3 resistance. Okay, so it's not going to take ages. Crow, are you still alright? Yeah, immunity's 10% in front. If not 11, so happy with that. We're going to need more graves. To be fair, Eventually, obviously, we will just burn them all. Burn it into the fire, Frodo. That's a reference. Field stove. I really want to just be able to copy all these. What I'm going to do, production, I'm going to go electric stove here. Just work with me. Basically, I can't be bothered to redo all them, so I just want to copy them over. I think we are going to start. I'm just watching, obviously, the steel and everything. Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to copy that. Paste that. So then if I copy that, will you go underneath? You will. Lovely. And then I ain't got to bother doing any of that stuff myself. Because I'm getting lazy in my old age, party people. I can't be bothered. There we go. And then we set that to deconstruct. I don't really want this being used, but I suppose I don't really. It doesn't really matter. Just worked out that you can use your middle mouse button to do that. How amazing. Apart from I've got like a quiet mouse so it doesn't appear on the microphone, but the middle mouse button's actually quite loud. Oh, 135 beauty. We'll install that in that bedroom. Inspired creative, lovely. I think the tortoises aren't manhunted anymore. No, that is. Where are you going? Well, they're walking over here like they've seen someone. It says still manhunter. I can't see anyone. They're obviously going somewhere. Unless they're that bored of me. I just thought about that wandering person that came into the colony, but resistance is getting lowered. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, there we go. So then I can then reinstall that there. There we go. Love it. And that's still got all the... Oh, perfect. What's that? What's that? I'm a genius. You know your boy is. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.